What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the garage, the workshop. I hope that intro didn't give you too much of a headache, but I wanted to do something cool to showcase a little bit of an unboxing of some of the new toys that I'm putting in the bag. Probably been aware that TaylorMade has released new wedges, and it's time to put some grips on them and get them out to the golf course. So the milled grind 2. I've been using the milled grind wedge for a handful of years, basically since it came out. I went into the high toe for a bit last year into this year, and I still really love it. So I'm not sure if I will transition into, like, take the high toe out of the bag, but probably going to. Because, I mean, high toe is great around the green, but I don't love the look of it when hitting a full shot, whereas the mill grind wedge just has that really clean, classic look. Obviously, they've done some work to the back ends of it. It's got a little more funky, modern look, if you will. But then this thing is, you peel this off and the face will start to rust. I use the raw finish on my mill grind wedge already, but now this is just gonna rust and be raw only on the club face, no matter what finish you got on the back of the wedge. My current milled grind, like, it's the raw finish where everything rusts, whereas this one, only the face is gonna rust, which is great for added spin and control. So I'm not gonna peel that sticker off till I'm on the golf course. And then the other little toy is the new 790 Udi Driving Iron. So I'm gonna put a grip on this and play around with this and see if it's a viable replacement for my gapper. All right, it's a little windy at the short game area. Why am I whispering? There's no one around. Got the wedges ready to go, and I haven't taken the little face protector off. It's a cool experience. Normally when you get a wedge, it's just shrink wrapped, whereas this, you have this raw face protector that they kind of say, peel this off, let it rust, and let the performance begin. Without further ado, let's ASMR this. Okay, so there. Oh wow, that feels like sandpaper. So there's the 60 degree ready to go. Here's the 54. All right, these wedges are ready to be put into the bag, but I'm gonna practice around the green with them for a little bit, hit a bunch of different shots with 60 and 54, then check back in, give you a little side-by-side comparison to last year's, or I guess earlier this year's mill grind in the high toe, little face-on look at them, and we can talk performance. This is where I thought I was going to like this wedge the least. If you didn't know, or if anyone did know, I mean, I spent so much time working on my short game earlier this year when I was recovering from arm surgery. I fell in love with high toe. And high toe out of the bunker, you can be so creative with it. It looks so good. And I was hesitant. I thought this thing just wouldn't be the same. And it doesn't look the same. I prefer the look of high toe down in the bunker, but holy crap. I'm trying different shots here, high, short, chunk and run, mid-high, and like, this thing is performing, and I did not anticipate that. Long bunker shot. I did not expect this thing to perform this well. I mean, it lands really soft. Obviously, it's a fresh face, so that's really gonna help, but I mean, high toe on like a downslope like this to a short flag was really, I liked it because I could get super creative with it because it looked like it would, it's easy. This doesn't look as good or as the same, but seems to be performing just as well. Oh. Wow. Wow. And the way that I play in the bunkers, I found it again in this injury comeback, because I grew up very handsy, and I watched a lot of John Rahm as I was recovering. I just found my bunker play again, and I feel like I can get up and down from anywhere. I can do anything from the bunker, and I thought it was just because of that wedge, but this is performing. This is performing all right. Face on, the back of the wedge is obviously mill grind 1, mill grind 2. Quite different. This is the raw finish, so the whole wedge rusts, whereas this one, just the face is gonna rust. Let's see what it looks like looking down at it. Not too much different. 54 is gonna be an easy switch. I mean, I can take it, put it in the bag right away, no problem. This one, see you later. 60 degrees. There you go, face on, quite a bit different. And then when we look down at it, very, very different. Yeah, quite different. This is just so fun to look at when around the greens. I feel like I can do anything with it. Out in the fairways, it's great. It performs really well, but it's just not as confidence-inducing, I guess, as this. This just looks like a regular wedge. I remember that with the old mill grind. This is gonna be a harder switch. I'm gonna probably keep both in the bag right now. Maybe next week when I play every day, I'll just tough it out with this and see how it goes, but it's gonna be a hard switch to get out of high toe. I gotta be honest. I wanted to see what this did, and it performs great, but visually, I've grown so used to high toe, so this is gonna be the hardest switch. First impressions, my honest impression of these wedges. When I saw them like leaked, or when the tour players were using them, I really didn't like the look of the back of them. I gotta be honest, I thought it looked kind of gimmicky and a little, I don't know, I liked what mill grind was looking like. I liked how kind of pure and traditional it looked. Getting them, they look a little bit different. They look better than the photographs, I gotta be honest. It's pretty sleek. The photographs, and maybe it's because I have the black gunmetal finish ones, it looks sleeker, but the photographs make it look a little clunky, a little too techy, if you will, and I like wedges to look pure and traditional, but I'm impressed with how it looks, better than how I thought it was gonna look. And like I said, it's gonna be hard to switch from high toe, but it's really easy to switch mill grind 1 and mill grind 2. Yeah, 54, 11 degrees bounce, same wedge, same shaft, same everything. Really the only test now is just taking it on the golf course and hitting different shots, flighting it, but that's for me to do out on the golf course. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying seeing these little tweaks that I'm making to my bag. I know I showed the UDI earlier in the garage, but I think what I'll do is I'll make a video about UDI, gapper, and the 5-wood, and just show the different numbers, maybe in the launches and the heights and all that cool stuff, and just talk about old UDI and new UDI, gapper, 5-wood, and my choices there, and why I'm going to use what I'm going to use as I play out the rest of 2019. So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.